UN denies plans to create new country from Nigeria and Cameroon. The United Nations office in Nigeria has denied knowledge of any plan to carve out a country from Nigeria and Cameroon. The new country, which purported name is UNO State of Cameroon, was reported to be billed for proclamation by the United Nations in July 10. In the map of the new country, Nigeria will purportedly lose 24 local councils, which were said to be captured in the Green Tree Agreement signed by former President Olusegun Obasanjo for Nigeria and Paul Biya for Cameroon in 2006. Though some online media referenced the agreement, which gave July 10, 2020 as date for implementation, a source in the United Nations has described it as false, saying UN does not create countries. Our correspondent gathered that the withdrawal of his country's soldiers by President Paul Biya from the southern part of the planned UN state of Cameroon has set the stage for the creation of the new state being spearheaded by the UN. It was also reported that the withdrawal of troops by Biya was formally demanded by the former president of the United Nations General Assembly, Ali A. Treki, on May 20, 2020. This was disclosed in a May 26, 2020 letter of the UNO State of Cameroon to Professor Martens Chia Ate, the United Nations appointed workshops coordinator in Cameroon and Nigeria. According to the reported quoted by some online media, Ate said in the letter, "Greetings and thank you for very much for the attached list of those who were detained in the Nkamde prison in Cameroon on August 2008. It is only now that soldiers of La République du Cameroun are being withdrawn from the southern part of UNO State of Cameroon. It was a good thing," he said. Also refuting the story, Mr. Dahiru Bobo, former Director General of the National Boundary Commissioner, and there is no iota of truth in the report purported to have been published in some media to the effect that Nigeria may lose 24 local government area council to new UNO states on the basis of Obasanjo Biya ceded territories in 2003. He said as far as he was concerned as the Director General of the National Boundaries Commission of Nigeria from 1999 to 2006, he could confirm that there was never a summit between Obasanjo and Biya throughout 2003. Therefore, there could have been no agreement, treaty, communique, or any other bilateral exchange of documents between Cameroon and Nigeria on cessation of territories to UN or to anybody for that matter. The records available confirmed only 2 meetings of President Obasanjo of Nigeria and Biya of Cameroon in Paris on 5th September 2002 and Geneva on 15 November 2002, both on the invitations of the United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan. The communique issued on the 2 summits were in respect of the establishment of a Cameroon-Nigerian mixed commission on the implementation of the decision of the International Court of Justice at The Hague on Bakassi Peninsula and the land boundary between Nigeria and Cameroon. The mixed commission, of which I was a member and secretary, handled the assignment and handed over territories to both Cameroon and Nigeria as ruled by the World Court, including Dambore, Naki, and Boha Vango, Adamawa to Nigeria and Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon. The last meeting between the UN Secretary General, President Biya, and President Obasanjo were held in Geneva on May 11, 2005, and at Green Tree, New York on 12 June 2006 concerning the modalities of withdrawal and transfer of authority in the Bakassi Peninsula. Thank you for listening to this news. Please, viewers, I'll tell you the truth. UN always denying facts, just as they denied the issue of COVID-19. So I'm not surprised this is happening. So the only truth you now tell is that the cities that was given back to Nigeria were in the north, then Bakassi in the south given to Cameroon. So you people know what you did. Soon the reverse will be the case. So no matter what they try to do, the truth will still reveal itself. And again, if this is true, then where are all these news of UNO state of Cameroon coming from then? Then just it's just a figment of someone debilitating imagination. I get now. So those engaging themselves with fake imaginary thoughts had better restrain from this. Why the disastrous news peddling at this challenging period of world painful history? So you handed over our rich oil peninsula to Cameroon. Then you take the unproductive illiterates, terrorists, bandits, conquering jihadist killers, northern areas to Nigeria. Is that not so? You can imagine. You see how human beings can be. You see how human beings can be. You can see how human beings can be. See, I would say this and I will say it clearly, that Nigeria need to be reshuffled. Nigeria need a reset. We need to reshuffle our system and our government, because a lot of things have been destroyed and they really need to be put in place. See what UN has just done. See what they have just done to this country. Yes, they are known organization that and also they have the right to interfere over country matters or issues concerning the development of a country, but not to the extent of causing issues that will cause a harm on the affairs of the citizen of the country. They take the unproductive illiterates and terrorist bandits and gave to Nigeria, while they gave to the Cameroon. They gave to the Cameroon. They handed over our rich oil peninsula to Cameroon. You can imagine. Is that not bad? What belongs to us was taken away from us and given to Cameroon.